Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I made this look, like this look. If this is your first time, please do not forget to subscribe. If not, you're welcome. I'll write it in my description section so you can check it. I might not be able to show you one after the other, so let's just get started. Okay guys, I'm starting with my orange corrector from LA Girl. I don't know why. I have to use the corrector because I have a very sensitive skin and it's, complicated, kind of. So I have to use it first to even my skin. I don't like using it for all my face, but I'm sure you guys can see why I used it first. Okay, then I go in with my foundation. Actually, I'm using zikel for this particular tutorial. Why am I using zikel? Because sometimes zikel is the best product you want to use, depending on your mood. I like taking my blending step by step so I'll not have to go over it again. I don't know if you get what I mean. So I have to take more of that. You can actually use your brush for your foundation, but I use my beauty blender because I feel so comfortable using it. So you can use any one you feel comfortable using. You don't have to use your beauty blender. You can use your brush. I advise beginners to use brush because beauty blender you can easily make a mistake with your beauty blender. But with your brush, you can use your brush first, then you use your beauty blender. Just make sure it's even and perfect. Okay, I think it's okay from them. And before using your beauty blender, make sure your beauty blender is wet enough. Trust me, you want to use a wet beauty blender. You want to use a wet beauty blender. So my blending takes time, but it is necessary. I don't even know what I'm still doing blending. Take your time when doing your makeup. Take your time. Don't let anybody rush you, because if you are in a hurry, you might not blend out right. Do you get? I'm sure you do. Okay guys, then I will be using my concealer. Okay, my concealer from Oriflame. I love this concealer, like it's really a wow. The concealer is always, I don't know, giving me joy. You might want to follow your nose so as for it to be defined. Just something like this, so it will bring out the exact shape you want. Guys, do you understand that? Just follow your nose like this. to make the nose a little bit smaller. Then just for the highlighting, I love this part. I love this part so much. You know what I'm talking about? Perfect. You might want to highlight your lip depending on the lip you want to do, but because of the lips I want to do, I don't need to do that. Whatever you like, you can do to your contouring. The most important part of your contouring is your blending. You can, if your blending is perfect, I feel it would be perfect. When blending, I like blending with my eyes. I don't know why. Nobody said that is right, but I just feel comfortable doing that. I feel so comfortable blending with my eyes. So you don't have to do that, but you can if you want to. The best part of makeup is contouring. If you know, you know. I love contouring my face a lot. Like, it's always like there's this look it gives. I don't mind I'm talking too much. I don't even know when I start talking too much when doing makeup. You also want this part to be defined. I don't know, not everybody can actually go this way, but I always advise you to go this way. Just for a defined forehead. Nothing special. Okay guys, can you see that? Can you see that? Can you see that? Okay, then you want to go with a darker shade of concealer for your inner nose. So is there anything like that? Is there anything like inner nose? What job is speaking that kind of grammar? But you want to go for a darker shade of. You can use your hand, or better still a brush, whatever you want to use. But I prefer using a brush so I won't overdo. I'm sorry if I'm blocking the lights. I just feel so comfortable using my brush. Can you see that, guys? You have to blend that to make sure it's not. You can actually make the nose parts a little bit bigger if you want, but I want mine to be a little bit smaller. Can you see that, guys? Okay, I don't know. This is the only thing I do that put a smile on my face like this. But you have to cut out the hand here so it won't look so weird. Guys, do you understand that? I hope so. Okay guys, next I would be highlighting, is it highlighting safe, or contouring my face with my setting powder. This is also oriflame. Oriflame products are really nice, but they are just don't let me talk, but they are nice. Trust me guys, they are really nice. You can actually use something else to set your face, but me, I like using this foam because I can control it. I know some people will wonder, why am I setting my eye? That was a mistake. You don't do that. You don't set your eyes. You can actually set your nose if you want. Then here, I didn't what's it called here, I didn't contour this place with my concealer, because if I did, my face will be a little bit smaller than it is, and I don't want it to. So in case you have a very big face, not big face, bold face, you can just use your concealer to contour your, you know. This place is always one kind. Guys, do you see that? Okay guys, I would be taking off a little bit of this because I feel it's just too much. Okay, this is not bad. So then I will go in with, I'll be going in with my brows, my eyebrows. You know, some of us are actually browless. Some of us are actually browless. We don't really have brows, but you know, gotta have these ways of blessing people. We don't have brows, so I don't know why I'm smiling like this. Hey, good. I hope this video makes sense because this time I'm just smiling. Okay, guys, my brows. I always use 2 pens for my brows. I don't know why. A lighter shade and a darker shade. I always start with a lighter shade and just, I don't know why I always do that, but I always do that. You see that, guys? So I advise to start from the down part, so if you make any mistake you can easily correct it. Just an advice. Just something light at the end, nothing really serious. Then I would use my brush to just make it look natural. And then the question now is, what is the dark brown pencil for? You know, sometimes when you draw your brows, you have to make it look a little bit darker than the front. So you just something light. I don't know why this is looking like this, but there's always a way to correct your mistake. Okay, so I would continue with highlighting my brows. You don't have to start from the inner part, you just start from the outer part since it's so you can just apply your concealer here in order to make it a little bit brighter. I do that a lot too. I break a lot of rules when it comes to makeup. I'm a rule breaker. When it comes to makeup, guys, I'm a rule breaker. So just blend it out. You can use your mini beauty blender to just blend it out. Instead of your concealer, you can use your eyeshadow primer, but I just like using my concealer. So today we are just going to be doing a very light makeup. What am I saying? Light makeup. Light eyeshadow. Something really light. Okay guys, so I'll be using a purple and pink eyeshadow. I don't know why I like that. I really love purple and pink so much. It's like, so you do the other part too. Just blend it in. Blend in. There's this look it should give. It should give you a smoky eye look. And until it gives you that look, you should just keep blending until it gives you that look. Okay, I think it's cool this way. Then you use a lighter shade of purple just to blend it out. A lighter shade of purple. Just to blend it out. Then you can hold on there, then use your concealer or your eyeshadow primer, whichever one you want to use. I prefer you use your eyeshadow primer, guys. Can you see that? Can you see that? You can really look up using this. You can really look up. So you just blend with your whatever shadow you want to use. Like I said, I'm using pinkish. If you use your, what's it called, eyeshadow primer, you don't have to go this slow. But you know, since we decide not to follow the makeup rules, we have to go really slow. So as not to make any mistake, you have to go really slow. I'm sorry guys, this might take time, but it's for a better result, trust me. Okay. This eyeshadow does not have shimmer in it. It's a very quiet shadow. Did I really break all eyeshadow rules? Sure. Then guys, you can actually look for more, just to make it look brighter. That's after you use your okay. Then you use your purple just to blend it at the edge to correct all your trespassing in your shadows. Yeah, in these shadows we have 3 colors, but it's just looking like 2, but we have 3 colors. Don't forget that. The most important thing in your shadows is blending. If you can blend out well, then you can use 6 to 7 colors if you want, if you so much desire to. So guys, can you see that? So I will be adding a little bit of shimmer to my, just little bit, just something light, just something light, just to make it a little bit brighter. That's a different shadow entirely. I'll be writing all in my description. Can you see that, guys? Obviously. So I think I'm done with the shadows. Okay, I always say beginners should use a pencil eyeliner. Because it's pretty easier to use. A pencil eyeliner is easier to use. So can you see that, guys? Oops, that wasn't easy. Okay guys, I'll go into my purple just to make it a little bit darker. I'm using my purple shadows just to make it a little bit darker. Guys, can you see that? I don't know. I guess it's okay like that. Okay. Then I will be using my mascara. Okay guys, I want to blend out mine. When blending out, you have to be very, very, very careful. Did I hear somebody say, what is this? Just calm down. Relax. So I will be putting in my powder from Melanie. your exact shade of your powder. Just, you know, blend out, blend out, blend out, blend out until everything is back to normal. If that makes any sense, guys. Just have to keep blending, keep blending, keep blending until you have everything back to where you begin. Ow. Just keep blending, keep blending. Can you see that? So I'll continue with my beauty blender. I like doing this first. I don't know. I just like doing this first. I'm also using my Zaron beauty blender. Oh, sorry, Zaron bronzer. What am I saying? So you would need a bigger brush for it. Make sure it's not too much and it's not too sticky, so the sun can shine on your face in peace. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I'm trying to make you see it. Not too much at all. Not too much. Not too much. Make sure it's not too much. Then you can add a little to your lip. Just blend this out. It's looking kind of weird. So let me just, okay. I think it's better this way. So you can add a little bit of blush, a little, like very little, because you don't want to be looking like a doll. Very little. I don't know, I just like adding my blush to this part of my face, then blend it out. Here, then blend it out. Just very little, guys, very little. Not so obvious, not so. You get that? So guys, I will be using a purple and a nude lip. Okay, it's kind of look weird, but just relax. Blend. obviously will need a brush to blend others out. So guys, I will be highlighting my lip to clean all the weird part of it. Then I can just blend it out with obviously a powder of your shade. That was a mistake. Can you see, guys? I always say something about glossy. Most times it is needed. Sometimes it is not necessary. But I think today I want it. I will be using a purple glossy. Just to give it this can you see that, guys? Okay, just a touch. A touch, a touch, 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 a touch, touch, touch. So from here, not really bad.